let's go straight into the first player that I want to get into. Well, this is going to be in no particular order, keep in mind, except the end is the only one I've kind of put at the end on purpose. But anyways, we're going to start off with Harry Kane, going from an 89 rated card up to a 90. I honestly think if they didn't have Mbappe, Haaland, and De Bruyne at 91 rated, if they increased those guys up to 92, this guy wouldn't be an easy 91. Had an insane year last year in the Prem. I believe he put up 32 or 34 goals this year, which is absolutely insane. I think people forget how absolutely nuts this guy was. So, yeah, 89 to a 90. I mean, I think he's going to be a menace in the first few weeks of FIFA. 93 shot power, 95 finishing, 94 attacking position, 92 composure. He's got good physicality stats, 93 reactions. Obviously, he lacks in the pace, but I think you'll be able to get away with that in the first stages of the game, just due to his shooting and physicality. So, yeah, we will have to see. But yeah, I'm curious to see what he can do at Bayern, because man deserves some trophies. Anyways, let's move on to another Prem giant and someone I just mentioned, Erling Haaland, going from a 88 to a 91, getting a cheeky +3 upgrades, only 3-star skills and 3-star weak foot. There's no way that can't be right. I don't know if that's right. If that's right, that's kind of dumb, but 89 pace, 93 shooting, 88 physicality. Haaland is going to be pretty nuts, I think, until probably January or February. I mean, this is just an insane card. Throw Hunter on him, and he's got max pace, max shooting. Him and Mbappe are just going to be insane, as they probably usually are, but yeah, not much else to say. Guy definitely deserved the rating increase, and yeah, I think he's the best striker in the world at the moment, so definitely deserves to be the highest or tied and highest rated. Up next, we've got none other than Vinicius Jr. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 95 pace, 91 dribbling, 82 shooting. I believe he's got some pretty crazy play styles in his card as well, but going from an 86 to an 89 has a pretty insane rating boost coming in to EAFC, and yeah, he definitely deserves it. Definitely one of the best talents in the world right now for Real Madrid and for country. Honestly, he's going to be the next Neymar once Neymar ages and fizzles out, but just an insane player. Had a great season and definitely deserves to be 89. Let's move on though to, we'll go back to the Prem on this, to Rodri. Gets a nice 2 rating boost into 89 rated, but unfortunately this is just going to be another one of those guys who's just unusable because of the pace. With 58 pace, it's, I mean, nobody's going to want to use this guy. He's got good defending stats, 85 defending, 84 physical, 80 passing, and 80 dribbling. Honestly, like, if you look everything to the right of the pace, this looks like a good player. And then, yeah, 58 pace, they gotta do my man a little, they're doing my man a little dirty here, but I don't know. I could be wrong in the fact that he could be pretty good in FC, sorry, but we will just have to see. Going back to the attackers with Victor Osimhen, I believe he was 83 rated in FIFA 23, getting an absolutely crazy boost from 83 to 88. But yeah, this is going to be another card to look out for with the 90 pace, 86 shooting, 82 physicality. This looks like it's going to be a demon card in FC. The thing with Osimhen is he's just so hard to get chem on unless you build an actual Serie A team, but with him and Kvicevic Griezmann. Definitely a huge bounce back year for him since he left Barcelona. Was great in the World Cup, great for club at Atletico. Now with 80 pace, 88 shooting, 87 passing, and 88 dribbling, this looks like a pretty dang good card. I wish they would have given him 5-star skills because I feel like he has a bit of flair to his game that not a lot of other players have. But yeah, had an absolutely insane year and definitely was deserving of the 5 rating boost. I love Griezmann, a guy who's got some of the best animations in the game as well. So yeah, he's probably going to be pretty expensive once, FC actually launches. Let's go back into the Prem once again with Bruno Fernandes. Where is he? Yeah, there's so many Fernandezes in here. There he is. Okay, going up to 88 rated now. Previously was 86. Definitely deserving of this. I think, honestly, he could have even been 88 last year. I think I've mentioned that in a previous video, but yeah, 90 passing, 86 shooting, 77 physical, 83 dribbling. Very good card. I wish they would have given him a little more pace, but Bruno Fernandes, the best Bruno in the Prem. Okay, he's one of my favorite players to watch on Man U, and I'm an Arsenal fan, so yeah, excited to see him in game. Let's go to another Bruno in the Prem, though. The second best Bruno in the Prem, Bruno Guimaraes. Very good looking card here. I believe he was in 82 or an 81. You'll see on screen. Can't remember what he was in FIFA, but looks like a pretty decent card. Very well-rounded stats. 81 passing, 84 dribbling, 80 defending, 81 physical. He's got high work rates, so he looks like he's going to be a pretty decent Prem center mid straight out the gates. Someone who probably won't be that hard to acquire in your team as well. Yeah, going to be a nice starter card for a lot of players, and I'm excited to see what kind of promo cards he gets this year. He had some really good promo cards, like his team of the season was pretty good in FIFA this year. I believe he had a World Cup early in the year for FIFA last year. That was really good. That made him very well-rounded and gave him hood gang stats. So yeah, very good player, just improving every year as Newcastle improves. So excited to see what he does this year. Going into the Bundesliga, I think for the first time this video. Actually, no, we had Kane at the beginning, but Jamal Musiala, definitely deserving of an upgrade. I think he was an 81, now an 86 rated. This is going to be a really good card. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 85 pace, 92 dribbling. This guy's so deserving of this card. A really good youngster. I think he's still either 19 or 20. I don't think he's 20 yet. I think he's still 19. And this kid, he's gonna be absolutely crazy. Watching him in the World Cup for Germany, I knew about him before that, obviously as a up-and-coming star, and a really good youngster, but the guy was an absolute standout talent in the World Cup, and it was so exciting to watch him. I have German friends that absolutely loved this guy, yeah, Jamal Musiala, excited to see him constantly improve over the years, but yeah, definitely deserving of a huge upgrade. Speaking of somebody with a very huge upgrade, Bukayo Saka, going from an 82 to an 86, almost as big as Musiala's, but 85 pace, 81 shooting, 87 dribbling. Another guy who definitely deserved this. I'm surprised they only gave him 3-star skills. I would have liked to see at the very least 4-star, because this guy and it was so cool to watch him for AC Milan. Yeah, another guy who seems really cool. He has done a lot of stuff with speed as well, which has been so funny to watch. I believe he helped him get that meet up with Ronaldo earlier this year. But yeah, great guy, great player. Let's go back into La Liga with Dembele, Ousmane Dembele, another guy who is desperately in need of a rating boost, and another player who looks like he's going to be super broken on release. 93 pace, 88 dribbling, and he's 5-star, 5-star. He's going to be probably pretty expensive for a little while in FC. I keep wanting to say FIFA. I'm still not used to saying FC, but yeah, Ousmane Dembele really improved over the span of this year. He was a guy that I was worrying was gonna end up being a flop for Barcelona, but had a really big step up this year for club and country, and I hope he keeps getting better. He's a player that was super promising when he stepped on the pitch for Barcelona early in his career, and he looks like he's finally starting to live up to that potential. Let's move over to Brazil now with Eder Militao. Oh, I must have misspelled it. Militao. There he is, Eder Militao. This guy is always a broken center back. 85 pace, 86 defending, 82 physical. I think he got the +2 rating boost. I think he was an 84 in FIFA, but man, I don't know what it is with these Real Madrid center backs. Him, Rudiger. I'm not sure how Alaba's pace is, but man, this is gonna be another broken center back that everybody is gonna use in FC. I mean, he's just got it all. Great pace, great defending, great physical, everything you need in a center back, and probably somebody that's going to get used for a long time in this game. I wouldn't be surprised if he's still being used in February and March, but let's move to his teammate now in Rodrigo. Rodrigo. This is another guy who got a very big boost from an 81 now to an 85. Another Brazilian, so you know he's got great dribbling and great pace. 4-star, 4-star. I would have liked to see him 5-star. He's skills. He's another guy who's good on the ball. He's not quite a Vinicius, but he is very, very good on that right side for Real Madrid. Another guy who is definitely deserving of a rating boost. This guy, him and Vinny are just like a nightmare for defenders in La Liga and Champions League. I don't know what you're supposed to do. They're both skillers. They're both fast. They can both cross it into the box if they want to. Yeah, absolute nightmare for any defenders in the Spanish League and the Champions League. But yeah, really like Rodrigo, and excited to see what he does. Let's go back to the Prem. Declan Rice. This is a guy I'm so excited to see what he does for Arsenal. Already has been stepping up in a big way for the club. Medium high work rates with 83 defending and 83 physical. He looks like he's going to be a pretty decent CDM. Throw a shadow on him and it gets his pace up to something decent. He'll probably be used within the first month or so, but I think he can get easily replaced very fast. But yeah, another guy who I think Lorenzo is starting to emerge as a star for Italy. Obviously, they have Donnarumma in goal, but aside from those guys, there aren't really too many good Italian players. But he's definitely a guy to keep on your radar. He's probably going to be a guy that gets used a lot, so look out for Di Lorenzo. Let's stay on topic with defenders here and go in with Rafael Varane. He's a guy that's just always so good in FIFA/FC, but I believe they took a bit of the pace of Varane away, even though they gave him an upgrade, but still, he's still got good pace for a center back, 79 pace, 86 defending, 78 physical. Great center back card here. Like I said, Varane is always good, and once they get promos for Varane, he's just he's just always a broken center back in FIFA, and probably gonna stay the same in FC. Another guy you can just throw Shadow on, and he's gonna be able to keep up with a lot of strikers and wingers in the game. Another defender who got a slight upgrade is Kieran Trippier. Honestly, this guy is so good for Newcastle. I'm excited to see if England really gives him a shot as well, but they kind of done him dirty on the pace. I don't think he's ever really been a pacey player, but 68 pace, 86 passing, 82 defending. He's a good player, but I don't see him being used too much in FC just due to the lack of pace. I think personally, I like my right backs and left backs to have at the very least 80 pace. I like having pacey fullbacks. So yeah, don't think he's going to be used too much, but he did get that +1 rating boost, as I'm sure a lot of those Newcastle players got and deserved. Let's go back to the La Liga with a French guy, Chouameni. I love Chouameni. He's such a calm and collected center mid for Real Madrid, and had a bit of a stint for France in the World Cup as well. 82 to an 84. Another guy who is pretty well rounded, probably going to be used a little more as a defensive center mid, just due to his lack of shooting and average pace, but 81 defending, 81 physical, 79 passing, 78 dribbling, pretty well rounded, and at 84 rated, he might be another guy who gets some pretty broken promo cards. Him and Renato Sanchez are guys that usually get some pretty broken center mid cards, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens with him. Another French player we're gonna go to is Kodo Muani. He is gonna be I can already tell he's gonna be a guy that's gonna get used so much in FIFA, or oh my gosh, in FC. 91 pace, 78 shooting, 86 dribbling. I wish they gave him a bit more shooting, but very pacey player with very good dribbling. With a 4-star, he's gonna be really good. And probably just really annoying to go up against. I can already see all of the people that are gonna be using Kodo Muani week 1 of FC. But yeah, good player, good card he's got. Definitely deserving of an upgrade after a pretty good season over with Frankfurt. Let's stay away from the French players and go over to I believe he's Algerian, but it's Ben Nasser. He had a pretty insane Fuddies card this year with FIFA, but he's got a very well-rounded center mid card. I believe he's 81 or 82. I can't remember a lot of these guys, but you'll, like I said, see all of the past cards on your screen. But 80 pace, 81 passing, 86 dribbling. He's got some pretty good stats, and he's a pretty well-rounded card. It's just hard to get him on cam due to the country link that he's got, but yeah, I want to see this guy get better and better. He's a pretty good player from AC Milan, and yeah, definitely second in the Bundesliga for goals, 83 shooting now, 70 physical. I don't think this is going to be a guy you see all too often, but 5 rating increase for Füllkrug. I'd like to see him constantly improve and hopefully keep up his scoring pace. He's a guy that seemingly emerged out of nowhere as well. But yeah, again, probably not going to be a crazy player in FC just due to the lack of pace and dribbling. Let's go to another youngster now with Gavi. This is a guy who is seeing another pretty big upgrade. I can't for the life of me remember what his FIFA card was, but now with 86 dribbling and 76 pace, this looks like a decently usable player here. High work rates as well. Another kid who I think he's only 20 or 21. Very young, very much has a lot of potential to just constantly improve for Barcelona. Would love to see how much he improves over the next couple years for club and also for country. I mean him and Pedri at the midfield for Spain this year. It just gave me flashbacks to Xavi and Iniesta. I think these are definitely him and Pedri are definitely the next Spanish center mid duo to watch out for. I really like those two in the midfield for Spain, and yeah, would love to see what he's going to be rated next year in FC 25 because guys like him and Musiala are already so good at their young age. So yeah, we'll have to see what he does. Let's go to a channel legend for Danny Aarons with Jeremy Frimpong. I can't remember if he was 81 or 82, man. I'm slacking on my memory for the ratings in FIFA, but this is going to be a guy who definitely see a lot for a while. 94 pace, 84 dribbling, 74 defending. His pace alone is what's going to be scary. Yeah, Jeremy Frimpong is a pretty cool guy and a pretty sick player. Had a good year at Bayer Leverkusen, I believe that's where he plays. But yeah, it's so funny seeing Danny Aarons bring this guy up, and yeah, I'd love to see him play a lot more for the Dutch national team. I think this is a guy who's just gonna keep getting better, and another guy who is so young. Staying in the Bundesliga here, we have Benjamin Pavard. Let's go to him. He's another guy that got a pretty decent rating increase. I think, oh my gosh, I don't remember what he was last year. Really sorry. Thank God I have the cards up on the screen, but yeah, probably another guy. I don't know. I can't remember if he's a center back or a full back, but if he's a center back, this looks like a pretty good card. 70 pace, 85 defending, 78 physicality. Another guy who could be good at center back, but if he's a full back, probably not too amazing. Judging by the defending, though, I'm pretty sure he's a center back. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of pretty broken center backs in this game, and I don't know if I'm excited for it or not looking forward to it. But yeah, just so many players that have good pace and good defending. So we'll have to see how it goes in FC. I believe the game feels a lot slower, at least from what I've heard from people who have played it so far. So yeah, we'll just have to see. Now let's go to another Italian with Romagnoli, another guy who kind of came up out of nowhere and had a pretty good year. Lazio center back Romagnoli, 83 rated now with 85 defending and 80 physical. He's only got 69 pace. Nice. 69 pace. But I know another guy who could be used in a Serie A team that you could get away with just due to the pretty good defending stats. Great player and had a pretty good season over at Lazio. So height, 89 pace, 77 defending, 76 physicality. Another pacey guy who is just going to be able to get away with his kind of average defending just due to the pace that he has at that fullback position of his. I really like Nuno Mendes. He was pretty decent for Portugal as well as for PSG, but another guy who I hope to see more minutes internationally. I don't know how he's going to do for PSG this year, just because that club has really taken a hit this year. Honestly, I would not be surprised if PSG gets grouped in the Champions League this year. I mean, with Neymar and Messi no longer being there, and Mbappe seemingly going to be out sometime soon. I don't know if he'll be gone this year, next year. I have no idea, but yeah, Nuno Mendes, good player, good player for both club and country. So yeah, we'll have to see what he does this year. Let's move over to Camavinga. Camao. If you have no idea what the heck I'm talking about there, you probably haven't seen all of these edits of this guy on TikTok. But yeah, Camavinga, another guy who deserved a rating boost, high work rates, well-rounded guard aside from the shooting. Could be a guy that you see quite a bit with 4-star skills as well. Not a bad player, and I absolutely love Camavinga. He's just such a well-rounded player that can play so many different positions. Definitely a guy that most teams would love to have on their club. But yeah, Camavinga, great guy, great player. Excited to see him get better and better and better over the years at Real Madrid. Let's move to another guy who was actually bought for quite a bit for Liverpool. Another guy whose name is difficult to spell. Wow, I'm surprised I spelled it correctly. Szoboszlai had a really good year over at Red Bull Leipzig, and I'm excited to see what he does at Liverpool. Like I said, I want to see them in the Champions League, and I wouldn't be surprised if this guy helps them out a little bit. Had a really good year at Red Bull Leipzig, him and Nkunku. Great year for both of them. And now playing in the Prem, one of the only Hungarians that I know of, obviously other than Ferenc Puskás, but one of the only Hungarian footballers that I know are pretty good, and he's got some pretty decent stats as well. 83 pace, 82 shooting, 84 passing, 82 dribbling. Another guy is pretty well rounded, so slap Hunter on him and he could probably be a really good attacker. Let's go to now the last few players here who have the biggest. We'll start off with Nathan Ake, who got a pretty substantial rating boost. I think he was a 78, so a +3, but love to see this guy play for country a bit more, and would love to see this guy keep on improving. But now, finally, the guy who you probably knew and all were waiting for, the first ever player to go from a silver to a walkout player, Wi-Fi Vicha Kvaratskhelia, now an 86 rated player, went from, I think he was 74 rated, now to a walkout 5-star, 84 pace, 80 shooting, 81 passing, 87 dribbling. I want to see him and Osimhen in some squads this year. It's going to be really, really fun to include those two because they were just so good this year for Napoli. Absolutely carried them to that Serie A victory. But yeah, crazy year he had, and was absolutely deserving of a walkout card. He's going to be a guy to look out for with the 5-star, and the very decent stats through a Catalyst or a Hunter on him, and he's going to be really scary to go up against. Vicha Kvaratskhelia, great guy, and one of the only Georgians that him and I think George Best was Georgian. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, one of the only Georgian players that I know who are just very,